Hello to all. Welcome to this session, and in this session we shall discuss one of the most critically important and acclaimed Excel tool called pivot table. A pivot table is a data summarization tool that is used in the context of data processing. Pivot tables are used to summarize, sort, reorganize, group, count, total, or average data stored in a database. It allows its users to transform columns into rows and rows into columns. Now, where is it embedded? Dear students, look at the tabs of Insert. So click the Insert tab. One can see pivot table on the extreme left. And as discussed, it is provided for the ease of arrangement and summarization of required data from a complex data set. Coming to the next question, how shall I use it? Dear students, very simple. You need to cover the data set for which you need to use a pivot table. So that is summarize the data from an extensive data set to a required spreadsheet. Click on the pivot table. A dialog box will open wherein you need to put the range cell reference, which is the master data, and you can extract the data either in the new sheet or in the existing sheet, and then click and say OK. So let us understand this with the help of this data set. As you can see, I have a data set which is around 55 count, and here you can see that I have a data of salesperson, territory, sales, commission. So if I want to apply the pivot table, very simple, go to this first cell of the data, that is B9, and press function F1 or Control A. Press Control A and the data is selected. Click on pivot table, which is in the Insert tab. As you can see, as soon as I press Control A, the data cell reference which needs to be summarized is already visible under the Select a Table or Range field. Click on New Worksheet and say OK. You will observe that on the left hand side you have a field which will become active once you put the concerned selection on the right hand side, that is a pivot table fields. Let us understand this concept. How do I do so? So you have four fields, namely filters, columns, rows and values. As the name says, column and rows, if you drag a particular data, that will sit in the column or row respectively. And whatever you drag in the values, that is the amount which is reflected in the summarized data. So let us understand this. Suppose I want to know with respect to the salesperson total sales. So I will drag the salesperson details to the column, okay, and I can drag the sales data to the values. So you can see here the report has been extracted in the columnar form. If you are not comfortable with this kind of reporting, you can immediately drag the column to the row, and you can see now the report of salesperson with respect to the total sales made has been derived in a different form, that is in the form of row. So previously it was horizontal, now the report is vertical. So this is how a pivot table is used in order to arrive at summarization of data. We shall now discuss in detail with the help of an example. Consider the example given here. I have multiple questions to answer from the same data set. Question number 1 being total sales in Northeast Territory. So my management wants to know the total sales in Northeast Territory only. to start with, first thing I'll do is Control A. The data is selected. Go to Insert tab. Click on Pivot Table. There is auto population of the pivot table. Then you can see the range is selected. Click on New Worksheet and say OK. Again, you can see you have a dialog box which has opened on your right hand side, which needs your inputs, and the left hand side is the one which shows you the input. Okay, and so what was the question? The question was total sales in Northeast Territory. Okay, so total sales. So sales I am going to draw to the value, and territory I'll draw to the column. So if you can see here, this is the result which we have achieved by dragging the territory details and the total sales details in value and rows. But they wanted only Northeast. So click upon the drop down arrow which is visible under the rows and deselect all, select only Northeast. And you can see here, this is the total sale available for the Northeast only. Let us understand the second question. Total commission in Central Territory. As usual, same follow through. Control A, Insert, Pivot Table, say OK. So this time what do I want? So I want total commission in Central Territory. Okay, so commission, drag it to values, and territory, drag it to rows. Here it is giving me commission throughout all the territory region, but I want only central. Click upon the drop down arrow, deselect all, select only central, and your answer is ready. So this is the total commission paid to central region. Let us understand the third question. Sales by Mr. Frank in Southeast Territory. So I have now 3 data. So they need sales, they want of a salesperson, and they want a territory. So I have to combine 3 data. So again, as usual, Control A, Insert, Pivot Table, range has got selected. Say OK to New Worksheet. Okay, now we should remember total. So what was the question again? Sales by Mr. Frank in Southeast region. So drag the sales to value, drag the salesperson to rows, and you can drag the territory to the rows. So if you can see, the salesperson and the territory has come one below the other. If you want, we can change the findings. You can drag it to column. So if you feel this is fine, this way of representation is good, you can continue. Okay, so go to the drop down arrow. I want only Mr. Frank. Click on Frank and say OK. So this is you can see the total sales of Mr. Frank in Southeast Territory. If you want to refine this question, say you want to refine this summarization, you can even try dragging the territory to value. So if you drag anything to value, if the value is in the form of a numerical data, it is shown clearly. So basically, one needs to drag a data to value field only when it is numerical in nature. So you can see it is not being presented correctly. So you can try dragging to territory to the rows, and again you can use the selection process. So I'll select only Mr. Frank, and you can see the name and the region has come one below the other. So one can devise a particular report type, okay, from this kind of pivot table settings. Let us move to the next question. Total sales in all the 4 territories. So you can say Control A, Insert column, Pivot Table, OK. So what was I want? Total sales in all the 4 territory. Drag sales to value and territory to rows. So you can see this is the total sales in all the 4 territory. Next question. Commission paid in each territory. Same follow through. Control A, insert, pivot table, OK, commission, drag it to values. So the question was commission paid in each territory. So now territory, drag it to the rows and voila, you have it here. So you have the total commission paid in all the territories. Coming to the last question, total sales and commission paid to Mr. James. Again, I need sales, commission for Mr. James. So same follow through. Control A, insert, pivot table, say OK, total sales, okay, and you can drag the commission and remember salesperson here. So who is the salesperson in this question? The salesperson is Mr. James. So deselect all, select only Mr. James, click on Mr. James and say OK. Here you have it. The sum of that is a total sales and commission paid to Mr. James. Okay, now dear students, I would like to add some other trivia. So if you click here, that is the drop down arrow to the data set which have been dragged to the values, you can see there's one more dialog box which opens and it is with respect to value field setting. So if I click on value field setting, there's one more dialog box which opens which talks about sum, count, average, max, minimum, product, etc. So with the help of this, one can arrive a report wherein you can foresay a maximum data, minimum, average, etc. So you can choose the type of calculation that you want to use. So summarize the data from the selected field. So right now it is selected sum. So that means it is giving me total. Suppose I want only the count. If I click on count, then it will give me the count. So here the count of sales, that means James has sold 4 times. Okay, so you can arrive at the number of count, that is number of sales, or if you want the total sales, go to the value field setting, click on sum. Here you can see it can give you the amount of sales. So dear students, you can see the pivot table works like a magic wherein from a big enormous data set you can arrive at a requisite answers. And dear students, in my next session I shall work upon with another example. Thank you very much, and we shall explore pivot chart in our next session. Take care. See you soon.